we are back. Thanks for clicking on the link. Welcome to Good Energy. Enjoy the content, and everyone have a blessed day. And we are back. Welcome to Good Energy, guys. 85% in the first round on my predictions. Go watch the last two videos in full. And we're back with another preview and prediction video on round two. We're going to give you more of the good stuff. But attention, PSA, we are not going to be on Patreon anymore. They do not want us posting pics on there. They made it loud and clear. They do not want creators posting prediction videos for sports on there. So we will be not on we won't be on Patreon anymore. We'll be starting OnlyFans, and you can donate if you like the videos I make. If you like the information, please donate using the PayPal link below. But I will continue to give you the free predictions here. And guys, please donate to the PayPal. But like I said, 85% first round. We're going to give you 29 of 34 in picks, guys. We're going to give you more of the good stuff, more free picks that will hit. Emma Raducanu, guys, great win. Great win today. That was an amazing match against Martinkova, and she looked really good, and you can tell she's starting to use her IQ and figure out her opponents. She's going to be a problem with the way she can game plan on the fly. Naomi Osaka looked really great against Potapova today. This is a match that a lot of people thought Potapova would challenge her. The public was all over Potapova. They buried that line, and it looked like Osaka might have been in trouble. No, Osaka cool as the other side of the pillow. She showed you why she's top 5 any tournament. Any tournament, Osaka's top 5, and the reality is, if she's on her game, she's better than Iga. Muguruza, great win over Jill Teichmann. Muguruza is, she's back, guys. She's playing at home. Muguruza with a really good win, and you have to watch out. She has a home crowd. Paula Badosa has a home crowd, and this is going to be a tournament where they have the chance to go deep and make it possibly through to the next round or two. But let's do a quick review of today's matches, and we'll get into the preview and prediction for round two. Puig versus Danielle Collins. That's a match I had Danielle Collins winning. Puig looked really good in the first set, but it proves she's still a little rusty. Sakri versus Madison Keys. That's a match that we knew would go over. Kataskina had her beating Bondar. Pegula beating Giorgi with the over. Those are two winners there. I actually had Tauson beating Kasu, so I was a little shocked about that. Tauson looked horrible today. Fernandez, we had her winning. Teichmann versus Kvitova. That's another one that we did not get right. I did have Kvitova winning that, but we also had that going over. And Rabinkina over Ocean Dotted. We had that one correct as well. So a great day of tennis picks, and it's good to see a lot of these picks winning. Guys, please, if you listened so far, please hit the like button. If not, what is wrong with you? Show some love here. And if you have it, donate to the PayPal. Doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, or whatever. Srivers Turmal versus Pavlyuchenkova, the great clay player, Turmal, and the over. Naomi Osaka over Potapova. Raducanu over, Bianca Andreescu over Alison Riss. We had that there. Sinakova over Conch. We had that. Raducanu over Martinkova. It was good to see Raducanu finally figure out her game mid first set, get the late back, preventing the first break from Martinkova. And the reality here is Raducanu looks really tough on clay. She doesn't have much clay experience, but she looks really good. We had Catalina over Stevens. We had Muguruza over Asa Tomjanovic. And we had Kanepi beating the Team Phenom Fruitova. So a lot of great picks there. And let's get right into the next round of predictions. Round 32, Gauff versus Putintseva. It's going to be a challenging match for Corey Gauff. Putintseva been very active. She's been looking really good, and she has the athletic ability that can match Gauff. However, I do think upper body strength-wise, I think Gauff's a little bit stronger with her forehand and backhand. She's more youthful, more consistent. I think Gauff beats Putintseva. I'm pretty confident Gauff is going to beat Putintseva. Halep and Badosa. Taking Badosa to beat Halep. Halep there's only two multiple winners of this tournament back-to-back. There's only two back-to-back winners of this Madrid Open tournament. That's Serena Williams and Simona Halep. However, Paula Badosa, she's a little bit stronger. I like her forehand and backhand. Powerful weapons on clay, and I think she's going to beat Simona Halep. I have Badosa beating Simona Halep. Ons Jabeur versus Gracheva. It's going to be a good match. I do have Ons Jabeur winning though. And Muchova versus Bencic. If there's going to be a potential upset today, this has the potential to be so. However, I like Bencic. She's been more consistent, more active. She looked really good in Charleston, and I don't think Muchova is going to be able to hang with Bencic. 2 tight sets, possibly 3. However, I do see Belinda Bencic beating Muchova. And so far, I mean, that's the first 4 matches. I feel pretty confident in those. I do like Gauff, and I do like Badosa. I really like Bencic beating Muchova. And Ons Jabeur as well. Bouzkova versus Yastremka. This is going to be the lock of the day. I think Bouzkova is going to put together her defensive capabilities against Yastremka and just force her into hitting a lot of long balls. Yastremka is much like Giorgi. Fast, youthful, athletic, strong, but makes a lot of mistakes. And when you're playing a defensive player like Bouzkova, she's going to make you make mistakes if you're not perfect. Diaz versus Alexandrova. Diaz is playing very well. She has potential to really cause Alexandrova challenges. I'd probably take Diaz on the spread, but I do see Alexandrova beating Diaz. Alexandrova, she just looks really good, and she ran into some tough competition last time out, last tournament, and at Kontaveit. But the reality here is I do like Alexandrova to win. Azarenka versus Zaydenchuk. Zaydenchuk's playing very well, but she had the really great run last year at the French Open that really has her high in the rankings. Take away that, she hasn't really done much. I do think Azarenka's going to take her to school. And Martic versus Anisimova. Anisimova, she has a good wide game. She has a good serve volley, but Martic is not like a Sabalenka. Martic does make a lot of mistakes like Sabalenka, but Martic is a lot more fit, a lot more active. She has a good vertical game coming towards the net. If she incorporates her drop shots, Amanda's gonna have a long day. If there's gonna be an upset that I like today, I like Martic to beat Anisimova. Anisimova's laying some pretty serious chalk here. I don't think it's warranted. I think it's gonna be a lot closer. I'm going to take Martic on the spread, plus 5 games. That's a lot of games, and might even take Martic for the upset. So Martic on the spread is going to be the pick. And let's take a look at some of the other clips from, how about the ATP? How about Frances Tiafoe? Let's take a look at that. And the fans are definitely out in Spain. And what about big foe Tiafoe versus Forquina? It's a shame Tiafoe was in control of this match. He got a little bit ill, looked like he had a headache or he got a little bit fatigued, and he had to call the physio. He stole the first set in a tie break after coming down a break and breaking back. He was in control to win the match, but Forquina took the advantage of just a worn out Tiafoe, and he would end up getting the victory, and he will advance. But tough way for Tiafoe to be bounced out of this tournament. Very tough. And hey, hopefully Tiafoe gets well, gets better. But he played a really great game. He's great coming towards the net. He has a great baseline game, And American men's tennis is truly, truly on the rise. And with the likes of Isner, Opelka, and Taylor Fritz and Tiafo, American men's tennis is really, really coming back, and it's exciting. I may even do more predictions on men's tennis. But Petkovic and Fernandez, what a great match. Leylah Fernandez, long hair, don't care. She looks really, really good. Crafty lefty, she's athletic, she has power for her small frame, and she just doesn't quit. She just fights and fights until things go her way, and she has the potential to do some damage here. Now, a lot of the Northern American players are not great clay players, but they're good tennis players, and the reality is if you can get used to the elevation, get your footing down, you can win some matches here. Former champion in Charleston, clay surface in the Americas, Sloane Stephens bounced by Carolina. That was a lock I gave you out earlier. And Sloane Stephens, she got the title in Guadalajara. That's good. She really needed that. But she's going to have to put together some wins and get out of these first rounds if she wants to maintain her ranking. I think she can do it, so we'll see what happens. Emma Raducanu looked really, really good. I'm very impressed with how she played against Martinkova. She's showing a lot of maturity for her age. She's structuring the points. She's showing patience, shot selection. She's doubling down the line. She's just crushing balls. She's coming out with good serve placement. Her backhand is really, really good, and I'm very impressed by her game. I'm impressed by how she played Iga Swiatek. And it's good to see her finally put together some wins. She is a really, really good tennis player, and we don't want to discredit that. Sloane Stephens gave some good words to her. She said, you eventually come down on her U.S. Open win. She said, eventually, you can't stay at the top forever. You have to come down. But Emma Raducanu looks good. Watch out. Naomi had me a little scared. She was eating bananas before the match. She switched out her rackets after the first point in the first set. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? She came out with the big jacket. She just seemed a little bit off, but she has been working really hard behind the scenes, and she played Popova, who was one of the hottest players on tour right now with like a 9-match win streak. And the bandage there, her leg is not necessarily injured. It's just there to give her better movement. It's a little tight, but it's not anything major. And for Osaka to do what she did to Popova, after not playing since Miami, she has been in Spain practicing though. And she is practicing hard. Her power looks good. Her baseline strokes look good. Her 1-2 punch looks good. And Popova just had no answer for Osaka. I'll be honest with you, if Osaka plays like that, she's going to win the tournament. I would take Osaka to win it right now. There's just none of these ladies left in the draw is going to beat Osaka if she's playing like that. She can handle Badosa. She can handle Bencic. She can handle Amanda Smova. The way she handled Popova, she's going to win the tournament. And it's good for Iga to take a break or be injured or whatever's going on with her situation. They claim it's a shoulder injury, but the reality is the women's tennis stays relevant by multiple champions. Every tournament there's a potential to have a different champion. Aside from the Sunshine Double and, the reality in Germany, the Porsche Open, the reality here is we get these top elite players. Osaka's, look at her ranking, it plummeted, but she's a top 3 player, top 5 player, top 10 player. And for her to come back, and if she can win Madrid, women's tennis is thriving. It's amazing right now. The field is so great. The ladies are playing so good. But I would pick Osaka to win this. She looks really good. What she did to Popova today was very impressive. Take Osaka to win it. It's plus 350, plus 400. Really good stuff there. But guys, this is good energy. If you've listened so far, please hit the like button. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. I'll try to get this video out a little bit earlier for you guys, but I normally do them after work, so sometimes it's tough. but click notifications, and as soon as I post a video, you'll get it, and then you can donate to the PayPal and listen to the video for picks. This is good energy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We are